All right, we're live here. Got Nurse Hodel.
Yes, sir.
How we doing?
Oh, we hanging, man. Just another
Yeah.
day stacking sats, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, can't complain. Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
some interesting stuff to go over, so we can just go into it.
Yeah. Let's start first with, you know what? Actually, the interesting thing about the live stream too, I never know if I want to like give it a few seconds for people to like join in, or should
Mhm.
I just like go right ahead and
Yeah,
just start talking about it? I'm like, huh, I don't know, but you know
yeah,
what? Let's go straight into it, man.
yeah.
First one. Actually, do you want me to share my screen actually?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me see here. The first one is, let me pull it up real quick. Let's see here. StreamYard, share my screen, share screen. Let me see. And share this one. All right. There's that. First one is the president of El Salvador planning on running their first Bitcoin government Bitcoin conference. That's that's interesting. That is interesting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. It seems like it's bullish, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you think about that one, man?
I haven't seen too much about it. I don't know if it's like something that's open to the public or if it's just for like officials.
Right.
Um, but
Because
I mean, hopefully it could, I don't know, maybe provide education to other politicians, but I'm not sure
yeah,
too much of the details.
yeah. I feel like oh, hello. Hi, Letha.
Okay.
I feel like the one positive thing, like you said, is like basically like it's gonna make it a little bit, it's gonna make people a little bit more aware of Bitcoin. If they see that their government is actually like um interested in it, they'll be like, maybe it will be like, oh, okay, like if they're buying it, maybe um I should try and learn about it. But
Yeah.
to me, it feels like there's like a lot more cons than pros.
Mm.
Like, cause it's like I feel like they might I don't know, it because Bitcoin will show how corrupt their system is. And it's like, what's the point of them like sharing the all the positive side of Bitcoin if that's gonna make the government smaller and reduce their spending and do all of that? You know what I'm saying? Like what do they get out of that? You know what I mean? That's the part I'm like, I don't know if it's a positive thing for Bitcoin or not. Because they could also use that opportunity to try to manipulate the media and also make it look like, oh, Bitcoin is not good for the average person, spread FUD, and like also use the opportunity to like um spread news about ETFs instead of uh buying Bitcoin yourself and having your own self custody. So I don't know, man. To me, I feel like, I don't know. I don't see a positive side of it other than like the um more awareness. But what do you think?
Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I think I generally like what Bukele's doing with El Salvador.
Hmm.
But I guess a few things have been weird, like with the IMF stuff. Like some people think they're capitulating too much with them, but
Hmm.
it seems like they're still buying Bitcoin. But I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
been a
yeah.
lot of positive change there. But yeah, I don't know if
Oh
I have
yeah.
much of an opinion
Oh
on
yeah.
this.
Yeah, and I also think this will probably be more beneficial to like third world countries, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, the ones that are struggling the most with like um you know uh, with, like you said, like the IMF, um pegging their dollar, their own currency to the dollar and all that. I think this will be more beneficial to them than like to like, you know, to America, the European countries and all of those. So I don't know. It's gonna be one that I'll follow that news to see if it actually happens. But it is interesting. It is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a really interesting post on Nostr. I want to try to find it. If you want to go to the next thing.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we just got a 1,000 sat zap over here. So thanks to whoever sent that.
Thank you for whoever sent that. Let's see here.
I don't see a note, but I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Every zap is appreciated. Let me see. Okay. And I guess also one of the reasons why it's that I'm like not really like, I guess, like pro governments like being so involved into it is because like, oh, let me see if we can actually let's watch this video real quick. This is a video about
I just saw this post. Yeah. Kind of related to what you were saying, but it's just so cool, like with Nostr too, especially like seeing something like this. And so in their village, even though the internet was down, they were still able to spend sats. And this kid had a wallet and was able to buy some candy with sats. So it's just really cool to see that. And you know, I zapped them a few sats, and it's just really cool to like see something like this. And then with Nostr especially, you can just, you know, support them without like having the normal corporate middlemen with other social media platforms. So
yeah,
no, I've been spending a lot more time on Nostr. I think it's so cool.
Oh yeah, no, this is absolutely amazing. Like seeing Bitcoin actually being used like as it was meant to be used. Like, and now this is perfect, honestly. Like, and you know what, the thing is, I feel like here in America we probably won't see something like this like for a while, to be honest, because you know it's like, because we don't have a problem, like we have a store value problem here. Meanwhile, some of the countries, you know, in Africa, they can't really keep their money. Like some of them, like if they keep $100, that might lose value. You know, that might lose 50% of its value, you know, by tomorrow or, you know, by next week or whatever. I mean, I don't know the full details, but like, you know, it's like their currencies are losing value way faster than America. We don't feel it here. So, you know, that part, we don't care about the medium of the exchange yet, but I like that it's happening down there. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cool. Well, can move on.
Oh yeah. And the next one, let me see if I can sharing the screen is always like such a, I feel like I'm so slow at doing this. This one was a video that, I mean, this is not new or anything, but it just shows you what happens. Like some people just don't believe that we actually print money. And this is a guy named Jared. What is it? Jared Bernstein. He was the U.S. Chairman of Council of Economic Advisor, and like just listen to what this person had to say about just money.
The U.S. government can't go bankrupt because we can print our own money.
It obviously begs the question, why exactly are we borrowing in a currency that we print ourselves? I'm waiting for someone to stand up and say, why do we borrow our own currency in the first place?
Like you said, they print the dollar. So why does the government even borrow?
Well, I mean, again, some of this stuff gets, some of the language and concepts are just confusing. I mean, the government definitely prints money, and it definitely lends that money, which is why the government definitely prints money, and then it lends that money by selling bonds. Is that what they do? They
Real insightful.
they sell bonds. Yeah, they sell bonds, right? Because they sell bonds and people buy the bonds and lend them the money. Yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying, Letha.
a lot of times, at least to my ear with MMT, the language and the concepts can be kind of unnecessarily confusing, but there is no question that the government prints money and then it uses that money to yeah, I guess I can't really talk. I don't get it. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, because it's like the government clearly prints money. It does it all the time, and it clearly borrows. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this debt and deficit conversation. So I don't think there's anything confusing there.
This thing is absolute comedy. It's like, yeah, the government definitely prints money. It's I don't know, man. I think this is kind of why I'm like, yeah, let's just keep the government away from Bitcoin as much as possible. I mean, hey, if they want to buy it, and trying to like help there's debt, yeah, sure, why not? But I don't know if I would trust them to give the public the right information about Bitcoin, to be honest. I think that's up to guys like me and you and like, the average Joe to like help out and stuff like that,
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell he was just trying to like think of a way to explain it.
Yeah.
Without making it seem bad, which there's really no way to do. But I guess that's like the Keynesian economics.
Because I don't think people understand like the part about, it's like, I feel like people think, oh, the government printing money doesn't affect like people in general, because if they're printing money, that means there's more money for everybody, so everything will be fine. But they don't understand that printing money means that the value and I guess the purchasing power of your money decreases over time. I don't think people understand the purchasing power portion of money. I think they see like if you have two currencies, one of them some dude can just make every day or create billions of it every single day, and then there's another one that's scarce. People don't understand that this one really will just continue to lose value, but the one that's scarce is going to continue to maintain its value. And that's why people are buying assets that are rare, like I guess housing, gold, and all that. These things are not created as much as a piece of paper. So then I feel like nobody understands that part of it, and I guess that's why Bitcoin is kind of hard to understand to some people, I guess.
Yeah, I think they probably understand it to some degree, that, but I think we've just been gaslit for so long to the degree it happens, and like 2020 especially was, like an outlier year with how much was printed. But I mean, for so long that education has just been that like, oh, it's only 2% per year or something, and that's manageable. But
nobody asked where them stimulus check came from. Nobody asked.
Yeah,
like like we all got like $1,000 plus per person, but nobody asked, oh, where did that money come from? I thought we're in debt. Where did we where did we find these extra dollars? What I mean? Nobody asked that question.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, well, now we're paying the price for it now. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's next on the list? Oh, should we talk about the CME watch? But I don't know if you care that much about that one. How there's like a 95% plus chance that we're gonna cut rates. I mean, I guess it matters in a way, because it's like, hold on, let me see if I can share my screen here. This page right here, CME, where you at? Yeah. It's like there's like a 95% chance that the Fed is going to like, cut rates. But like you really think about it, it's like you're saving your money in a currency that it's like a toss of a coin, where it's like oh, there is like a 90% chance that we will create more currency, or it's like it sounds so stupid once you learn about it. It's like, why would I save my money into a currency that feels like it's like a gamble, and it's like a gamble every few months about like if some dude is gonna decide to make more money available for everybody or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like now that I'm like reading about it, now that I understand, I'm like, wow, that's so dumb. Like, why did I ever save dollars in the first place? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think it could be Fed cutting rates could potentially be bullish for the strategy preferred offerings, which is then bullish for Bitcoin because that's just pumping more capital into Bitcoin.
Oh yeah,
because I mean those rates don't change, right? Because they're powered by Bitcoin, but other traditional fixed income, whether it's treasuries, based on treasuries or based on corporate bonds, like all those get affected when rates get cut. So that could potentially be bullish for those products.
Oh yeah, it's almost like everybody who's holding assets are gonna be happy for sure. Like but like if you are saving in dollars, and I know a lot of people who are still, unfortunately, they don't understand the problem. They think that the dollar is what has value. Those people with a large amount of savings they are gonna be screwed for sure. Yeah, unfortunately.
And there was the store a couple of years ago when it was the Silicon Valley bank that basically collapsed because like the Fed, or what was it? They said they weren't gonna raise interest rates, and then they did, and so yeah, it's just crazy to have a monetary system where the policy is dictated by one person or one group of people, whereas you have a new monetary network where the monetary policy is agreed upon by everyone and doesn't change unless everyone agrees to implement a change.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what do you think? What do you think happens actually? Because there's still like a whatever 4% chance, whatever, that they actually don't. What do you think happens if they said, "Oh, never mind, we won't cut rates in February"? I mean, I know to me it doesn't matter. I mean, if Bitcoin drops because of that, I mean, more stats for us. But like, what do you think might happen?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if that happens, like, I don't know. I feel like it might be clear then at that point that they have like some political bias too with the Federal Reserve, and it's just crazy that you can have that, right? You can have, if the Federal Reserve likes one administration and doesn't like the other, they can, give more favorable monetary policy to the ones that they want to look good and make it look worse for the people that they want to look bad. So, I mean, that's just why it's so important to separate money and state, and that's what we're advocating for here.
Yeah, but like it's interesting because I thought Trump was the one who put Jerome Powell in there in the first place. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they would be more, I don't know, friendly to each other. But hey, I don't know what's going on behind closed curtains. I have no idea. Yeah, this is way above my pay grade. I'm good on that one.
Yeah,
it's wild.
And then I guess what else we had, the gold prices.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna actually, let me see if I can, let me share my screen actually. Hold on one second. Gold price. Yeah, you wanna go, are you able to put this up actually?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Gold price hitting all-time high. The interesting thing about this is that usually when gold starts to pump like this, usually Bitcoin follows, and it usually means that there will, or there neither there is, or there's starting to be a little bit more money into the system. So I'm like, ugh, this is good for the ones with assets for sure, like we were talking about. But I find it interesting that it's like, I don't know, it's the I was looking at the chart like before 1971, and it's like interesting to see, like you look at the date. I don't know if you can see, like it's like gold was basically stable all the way up. Let me close out of this. All the way up to like 1979, until right around 1971, when Nixon said, "Hey, we are gonna sever the connection between the dollar and gold," and look at what the price did. It's like, ooh, and now we're all the way at 3,000, and gold is still being suppressed.
I'd like to see the Bitcoin gold chart as well.
Oh yeah, actually, are you able to pull that up by any chance? Actually, who will? Because I don't think that's been. Yeah, I don't think Bitcoin's price actually has surpassed its previous all-time high in gold, actually. Last I heard.
This is what I found. Let's see.
Is this that can't be in gold, is it? Is it in gold actually?
Or I guess this is just comparative. Yeah, this isn't like priced.
Right.
Gold, yeah. Let me look again.
Oh, yeah, let's see here. And Bitcoin, on the other hand, is just chilling around 100 and third. Oh, I can't even remember. Hold on. Have you found yourself like staring at the Bitcoin price a lot lately, or no?
A little bit, yeah, maybe more than I should.
Oh yeah. I don't as much as I should. I mean, I don't think I should. I don't really quite care as much as I used to, because I'm just like, now I'm like, okay, like how do I just provide value and buy more Bitcoin? That's all I'm worried about, because I'm like, I understand that this thing is still in, like, it's still a discount to me, although a lot of people feel like it's too expensive, but I'm like, I'm just trying to buy as much as possible. Oh, that's an interesting chart.
So yeah, this is
so I'm guessing the gold is in. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make sense of it too. I'm like, okay, so this is clearly the log chart, and in gold, it is definitely below the one that is not in gold. That's my guess into that one.
Yeah.
Do you have a non-log chart? I mean, I don't really know how to read that chart.
Yeah. But yeah.
But to be honest, like a more like I feel like a more accurate way to measure Bitcoin would be, I mean, obviously, like, like 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin, but like the price in gold is probably better, because it's actually, you're measuring it into an asset that is actually more scarce. Like, measuring it in the US dollar is basically like, I don't know, like that thing is just, I don't know, printed into infinity. It's like it should be we should be measuring the US dollar with Bitcoin, not the other way around. So I feel like the price in gold is a little bit more accurate on how Bitcoin is doing. So yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd have to study this a little more to figure out like what it means and what we can.
Yeah. No, I'll look into this one. Is it a bit? Bitbo.
Yeah.
Is that the website? Okay, yeah, I'll look into this one actually, because I don't really know much about this website. That is interesting. But yeah, next one. Any more to add on to this one?
No, not really.
But no, now core versus knots.
Yeah, that's a hot topic.
I know.
Sure.
That thing got that got me more interested into running into it, because I feel like a fake corner, because I'm like I don't run my own nodes. Yeah, I have the cold card. Yeah, I have Bitcoin and self custody. Yeah, I have all those things, but like I still don't. I mean, I don't run my own node yet, and I'm not mining Bitcoin, so I don't know. I feel like now I'm like running my own node is like starting to become like it's starting to move on top of my priority list now. Because I'm like I've been like looking into the debate a little bit more, and honestly, I'm like, I mean, based on what I'm hearing, I think what Core is doing is just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't support it. I don't support that at all. Like I don't know. I don't like it. And they are saying that, oh yeah, like the regular guys don't have a vote, and because you don't understand anything about whatever engineering technology or whatever. But like now I'm like, okay, like I think I need to put my vote in and start running knots. Like I think that's where that has been my conclusion. Yep. Nice, Lisa. Yeah, I think that's gonna be something that I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks for sure. Like I've come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
I need
I
to
agree with you. Definitely seems a little more urgent right now. And yeah, it does remind me like of kind of that elitism of like, well, you're not a developer, you don't have an opinion. It reminds me of like the trust the experts.
Yep.
Trust the science. Don't question it.
Yep. It's starting to look like a little red flag to me. Like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like and it almost feels like putting my vote by running knots is almost, if not more important than going to vote for a presidential election now. Like that's kind of like how my brain is seeing it. And I don't know. Like it's just because then I don't remember who I was listening to, because I've been listening to a few guys like Bitcoin Mechanic. I think Forrest also put a video about that as well. Like, and I don't know, man. Like it just I feel like it's going to make Bitcoin look bad, like by just being able to include all these terrible content, storing all these things onto the mempool and all that. And I need to educate myself more about that. But I think I'm anti-core for sure.
And we already have a problem with like people conflating Bitcoin with crypto and NFTs and all that. And if Bitcoin becomes a place where you can put a JPEG on the blockchain and do like all that same stuff, I think that just adds to that problem. Like Bitcoin is money. It should be money. I don't think it should be anything other than that. And like Mechanic was saying in his video, like they were saying that like this is censorship or whatever. But I think the only censorship would be if you're discriminating on financial transactions. But if we agree that Bitcoin is money, then it's not censorship to say we don't want non-monetary transactions on the chain. It is censorship to say, this person is spending this money on something I don't like, so I'm gonna censor it. But
no, I agree. I think I need to. I need to do my part now. I need to put in my vote. I feel like this. I think what it was. I think the knots was like went from like 3% to like 16% of people running it now. And I personally, 18. Oh wow, shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and I honestly think that that number is gonna keep increasing, to be honest. Like it's just I don't see a pro argument for core yet. Like, I mean, I would love to like who was it? Was it Jerry that we were talking after a live stream last week? He said he always liked to listen to the other guy's argument before he makes a
Yeah.
decision. And you know,
Yeah, he was
I
talking
agree.
about that last night too.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, and I agree. And honestly, I haven't heard a positive argument for that side yet. I mean, other than that, like, I don't know, like that argument for core is just it's weak to me.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the current. So yeah, 18.46%.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah.
I'm about to increase that to 19% then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is becoming more important to me for sure. Like
Yeah.
I think it's because you know it's one of those things that I've been like postponing for so long because I'm like, you know what, they were like, you know, it's like to me Bitcoin is decentralized enough, like because I wasn't worried about like I wasn't worried about Bitcoin being like taken over by, you know, another, I don't know, another entity, because I'm like, okay, it is decentralized, but then it's like, okay, I feel like now I still need to do my part because this will affect the way that regular people see Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I hope we keep moving in the right direction with this one.
Yeah. I think there's like, I don't know, two kind of truths that are like true at the same time. Like I think in some ways it's true that Bitcoin is decentralized and, you know, self-repairing in that way, but it's also true that, you know, if it's under attack, you know, there's like, I think if everyone had the mindset that like, oh, it'll be fine, like, you know,
right,
Bitcoin will always repair itself, it'll always be decentralized. But I think it's important that we have these people, you know, speaking up and be like, this is like an attack on Bitcoin and we have to use our vote to fight back against that. I think it's important to have those people, but to also have the people that, you know, have faith in the protocol and its ability to repair itself when something's broken.
Yeah. And I don't think Bitcoin will continue to do its thing. You know, it's gonna continue, you know, every, you know, the protocol is not, well, I don't know if that's the proper way to say the protocol is not gonna change, but like it's like Bitcoin will continue to do its thing until 2140. But like it's like the way people see Bitcoin is going to be different because you know, it's like what somebody was saying that if let's say somebody's allowed to put an inappropriate image, you know, on there, then that will, if somebody's anti-Bitcoin, then that person can be like, oh, hey, look what they're doing. It is used for this. It is used for that. Look at this. So it gives them a more, you know, like it you know, it shows that their argument is, I guess, kind of correct, that you know, people can use Bitcoin for nasty stuff. So yeah, I think that's where I'm like, okay, no, I don't want that core bullshit. Like just yeah, there's just that argument is I don't want it. I don't like it. Yeah.
I think one of the most eye-opening parts or the concerning parts was, I don't know if you saw it was like a Twitter space with some of the core people, and one of them was saying he was like attacking people's internet that, you know, run Bitcoin knots at their house. And like
that's
just that's just like not
damn.
That was super eye-opening to me on like some of these people, and that's not like the Bitcoin, you know, ethos that I came here for, and the positive Bitcoiners that I interact with.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, you know, at the end of the day, I just want, you know, like I just want Bitcoin to stay as money. I just need a way to save my money into something that doesn't get, you know, debased, and that's it. I don't want that extra data crap. I don't want that. I just want I just want to store my energy somewhere that is safe, and then I want to be able to transact in it. That's it. I just want Bitcoin as money. So yeah.
So we can
What is
answer
Bitcoin for?
this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I'll try to explain it from the best way I can without a ton of technical knowledge on it. So basically, there's a new update that'll be releasing, I think, sometime in October, from Bitcoin Core, which is the most used software implementation of Bitcoin. And basically, within that, they are removing the limit and the filter on a part of Bitcoin transactions that allows for arbitrary non-monetary data to be added to a transaction. Usually that's just like for a note or like a small amount of data about that transaction, but they're basically saying that they're going to remove that limit and remove the ability of people running the software to be able to filter out transactions that might include a big amount of arbitrary data, and that when you increase the amount of data there, you can include like a picture or some other kind of file within that transaction. But with Bitcoin Knots, you have a lot more control over which transactions you're able to filter and which ones you let through. And Bitcoin Core 30, which is the new update, is taking away a lot of that control for the people running nodes to be able to limit that non-financial data. So yeah, we don't know like what their incentives there are, if there are, financial incentives for people to include that kind of data within the op return. But yeah, I don't know if you can explain it any better, Ralph.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I feel like it's like trying to explain that in a simple way is like, oh, it's so hard because the way that like most like people outside of this, they only see Bitcoin as, a money thing. That's it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna use this as a way to make more money or as a way to save my money. But like, I don't think a lot of people have, dove into the technology part of it as much. So it's basically, oh man, I think that one I would need to do a little bit more. I need to do a little bit more research about like how to explain this debate for dummies, I guess. Not dummies in a way to like insult people, but like explain it in a simple way that a 5-year-old could understand. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I that one of us need to make a video about this one, like in simple terms, no complicated words, just explaining what the problem is for what the problem is between what core is doing, what are the pros and also what are the cons, and why is Bitcoin not a better solution compared to core. So yeah, I think this probably needs a little bit more needs a little bit more research for sure, and kind of like, because I think it's a complicated subject to kind of explain to somebody new to this. Yeah.
Well, I think one analogy that I think Mechanic used was like, so Bitcoin Core, part of their argument is that these filters that we have to filter out some of the spam, they don't work. So we're going to remove them. But the Bitcoin Knots side is saying like, right, like you put a fence around your house to basically say like, I generally don't want people in here. Like I'm not delusional enough to think a fence is going to keep everyone out of my backyard, but it's like a general boundary to say like, we don't want this here. We don't want like people, running around in my backyard or people sleeping on my lawn or whatever. Like,
right.
But to say like, oh, I'm just going to remove the fence because it doesn't work at keeping everyone out. Like to me, that's not really a sound argument.
That's that's a good way to put it. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. But no, I think we will be talking about this a whole lot more for sure. And now I'm probably gonna try to come up with a few ways to actually like Oh, I'm glad you got it. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna try to bring a few ways to like make it easier for newbies to understand. Because I mean, even myself, I'm still like, I'm just it wasn't until like the past like 2 weeks that I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting to understand what's going on. Okay, I think me running a node matters more than ever now. So I mean, I can't imagine like regular people, like I can't see them understanding this at all, really. So
Yeah.
but yeah. But yeah, man.
I don't know. Like I'd say like maybe I should try to understand core side of the debate more, but just from what I've heard, it just doesn't make sense, and it's not working in their favor that they're like maliciously attacking people who run a different implementation of the software. But I should try to learn more about what they're arguing to maybe make a better video on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I think Bitcoin University, he had a recent video about it too, and it's like I don't see their point. I don't see Core's point there. Like it just every video that I've seen so far, I don't think I've seen a single like good explanation to why we need that new update. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be freedom money. Yeah, give people freedom to do whatever they want. But like, if that means that you are, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just, to me, it just doesn't feel like it's the right update. That's just somebody, I feel like somebody is just paying them to just make things look worse and just might, and it just feels like it just might slow the Bitcoin adoption. That's it. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, Bitcoin, like we said before, Bitcoin is just going to continue to do what it's doing. It just might make it easier for an anti-Bitcoin person to be like, hey, look what they're doing. So
yeah. But it is a good sign that the NOTs usage is already so high, especially when you think about a lot of these are just running older versions of Bitcoin Core and might not be super active. Like 18% is pretty significant.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna get my knots, and yeah, I'm gonna actually, you gotta keep me reliable and accountable for this one.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm gonna start running a node for sure. Like I think that's like my top priority right now.
Yeah,
definitely gotta put my vote in.
Yeah, well, we'll come back next week and we'll both be
running. I know, right? I'll be like, yeah, man, yo, look at my node. Yeah. Nah, man, but no, that's all I had for now, man. You had anything else you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. If you enjoyed, just hit the QR code at the top right. Support the show here. Yeah, and then man, we're trying to stay consistent every single week. I think I don't know. Do you can you do like the 1 o'clock ish consistently on Wednesdays? Because I'll be down for those actually. Should be good. Yeah. I'll be down to do this. Yeah, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I mean there might be times where we have to like move it around, but at least let's try and do it every single week. And then if Jerry or Joey can join, hey man, welcome in. Yeah, it's tough with the Australian times to coordinate. Yeah, I know. But it's all good. I know he's probably sleeping right now. Oh, we just got another 1,000 sats. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for whoever sent that in. Yeah, but all right, man. Well, I will see you next week for sure. Yeah, sounds good. Man, get your node. All Everybody watching this, that's our homework. Yeah, that's homework for today, man. Sounds good. Y'all know. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Peace.